Aqila Humairah as Evil Quinn. Hadiyan Azka as Snow White. Bima Faiz Ramadhan as King and Dwarf II. Khansa Maulana as John and Dwarf III. Raiff Hakan as Prince and Dwarf III. Alfatih Suyono, M.Fajar, Malik Fitrah, and Hadiyan Azka as Dwarfs. Now, let us find out the story. Once upon a time, a king and queen ruled over a distant land. The queen got her wish when she gave birth to a baby girl who had skin white as snow, lips red as blood, and hair black as ebony. They named her Snow White, but sadly, the queen died. Soon after, the king married a new woman who was beautiful but proud and cruel. She had studied dark magic and owned a magic mirror, of which she would daily ask.
Of all.
You, my queen, are the most beautiful of all.
This pleased the queen. She knew that her magical mirror could only speak the truth. Years after, Snow White has become a pretty girl. She is a happy, nice girl. She always smiles to everyone. She loves to play in the garden.
Hi everyone. La, 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 la.
Just like the days before, one morning the queen asked the magic mirror,
Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the most beautiful of all? Why are you remain silent? Answer me!
It is Snow White, Your Majesty. Snow White is the most beautiful of all.
The queen was angry and ordered her bodyguard to take Snow White into the woods to be killed.
John, come here! John!
Yes, Your Majesty, here I am ready to serve you.
Go to the forest, take Snow White and kill her tomorrow. She cannot be the most beautiful girl anymore.
Yes, my queen, I will do as you say.
The poor bodyguard took Snow White into the forest but could not kill her.
Now I am sorry. Your queen wants to kill you. I cannot do this. You have to go. Run, run.
Thank you, good man. I will always be grateful for what you have done.
Meanwhile, Snow White was at the forest.
Oh, I'm alone in the great forest. I don't know what to do.
Then she began to run, and just as evening was about to fall, she saw a little house and went inside.
Wow, this house is so beautiful. Everything is so small and clean.
The table was set and there was food on the plates.
I am so hungry. I will eat a few vegetables and a little breakfast. from each little plate, and from each cup I will drink a bit of milk.
Since she was so tired, she lay down on one of the little beds and fell fast asleep. After dark, the owners of the house returned home. They were the 7 dwarfs who mined for gold in the mountains. As soon as they arrived home, they saw that someone had been there.
Who has been sitting in my chair? Who has been eating from my plate?
Who has been eating my bread?
Who has been eating my vegetables? Who has been eating with my fork?
Who has been drinking for my cup?
Look over here, come quick!
Oh, good heaven! This child is beautiful!
They did not wake her up, but let her continue to sleep in the bed. The next morning, Snow White woke up, and when she saw the 7 dwarfs, she was frightened.
Oh no! Don't be afraid of us. What is your name? My name is Snow White. How did you find your way to our house? My stepmother tried to kill me. Then the bodyguard let me free. And that's how I had to run the entire way through the forest. Finally, I got to your house.
The dwarfs spoke with each other for a while and then said,
If you will keep house for us and cook, make beds, wash, sew and keep everything clean and orderly, then you can stay with us and you shall have everything that you want. Thank you with all my heart.
So Snow White lived happily with the dwarfs. Every morning they went into the mountains looking for gold, and in the evening, when they come back home, Snow White had their meal ready and their house clean. Meanwhile, at the palace,
My queen, I have fulfilled my job to kill Snow White.
Great. Now you can leave.
Mirror, mirror on the wall,
Who in this land is the most beautiful of all? Answer me.
It is still Snow White, my queen. She is still alive. She is in the forest with 7 dwarfs.
Now I understand. Oh, that huntsman deceived me. I have to think of something. I have to kill her myself.
she went into her most secret room and she made a poison apple.
With this poison apple, you will die, Snow White.
From the outside, the apple was beautiful and shiny, but anyone who might eat a little piece of it would die.
I have to disguise myself so she cannot recognize me. Now I will go to those dwarfs' house.
She traveled to the dwarf's house and knocked on the door. Snow White put her head out of the window and said,
I must not let anyone in. Would you like to taste one of my sweet apples? No, I cannot accept anything from
was poisoned.
Well, alright. I see that you are also eating part of it. So, give me the other half.
She barely had a bite in her mouth when she fell to the ground dead.
Ha 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 ha. Goodbye, Snow White. Ha 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 ha.
The evil queen back to the castle. Then the dwarfs soon came home. When the dwarfs came home that evening, they found Snow White lying on the ground.
Snow White, wake up. What happened to you?
She is not breathing at all. She is dead.
They lifted her up and looked at her for a long time.
Snow White, wake up. Talk to us, please.
But nothing helped. She was dead. They laid her on the bed of straw, and all 7 dwarfs sat next to her and cried for 3 days. They were going to bury her as she still looked as fresh as a living person, and still had her beautiful red cheeks.
We have buried her in the black earth. Let's make a transparent glass golden bed so we can see her from all sides.
And they did it. Then they put her inside the coffin. One day, a prince entered these woods. He saw the coffin on the mountain with beautiful Snow White in it.
What happened? Why are you crying? We've lost Snow White, the most beautiful woman on earth. I think I could help her.
The prince gave her a sip of a magic medicine he got. Then suddenly, Snow White opened her eyes.
Ah! Where am I? You are with me. You are with us.
All of them are happy to see Snow White alive again. They are singing and dancing happily. Meanwhile, in the castle,
Mirror, mirror on the wall, who in this land is the most beautiful of all?
You, my queen, are beautiful. It is true, but the young queen is 1,000 times more beautiful than you.
No, she's dead. She's dead.
and no one saw the evil queen again. And Snow White and the prince lived happily ever after. So, that is the end. Thank you for your attention and see you again in the next play act. Bye-bye.
The mind.